you have 3 newspaper articles. How many paragraphs do you see there in your newspaper articles?
What? Actually, I see 2 in this one, 2 in this one, and 2 in this one. Well, actually, there's 3 in B.
Right.
There's 2 in A and 3 in C.
There's actually 3 in each one of them. If you look at the first sentence, yep, it's just not as indented as the other 2 paragraphs. Okay? All right, so in each one you have 3 paragraphs. Okay? Each one of the paragraphs has a different function. Each one of the paragraphs has a different purpose. There's a different reason why the paragraphs are in each article. Okay? So we had 3 paragraphs. We have 3 paragraphs in Article A, we have 3 paragraphs in Article B, we have 3 paragraphs in Article C. The first paragraph in each of the articles has the same purpose. It has the same reason. It has the same function. The same thing in the second article. In the second paragraph, it has the same function in all of the articles. The third paragraph has the same function in all of the articles. Chase, what is this word?
Viewpoint.
What does that mean? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
It means that like a viewpoint, like if you're like climbing a building and you just, I don't know, never mind.
No, I think you started out good. If you're climbing a building and then you look out, then that's your view.
Viewpoint, yeah.
Okay. Viewpoint is the way that you look at something, the way that you see things, or maybe your opinion about something. And then background. Tucker, what does background mean?
Either like a person's background, what they've been doing, or...
Okay, what they've been doing?
Yeah, or like like in pictures. Yeah, the background.
Okay. In the newspaper articles, when we talk about the background is going to be what has already happened. Not what's happening right now, but what has already happened. That the readers need to know. That way they understand what's happening now. Okay? Update. What does update mean?
Update means, I do it a lot, but I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. This would be current information.
Okay.
This would be information that maybe you haven't heard yet because it's very recent.
Updated.
Because it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very current. It just happened. And so you're going to communicate what has just happened. So that would be the update. Okay? These right here are 3 functions or 3 reasons for the paragraphs. What I want you to do now is I want you to read the first paragraph in each of the articles. And I want you to decide if that paragraph gives the viewpoint, the background, or the update. Okay? And then I want you to read the second paragraph in each of the articles and decide if it's viewpoint, background, or update. And then read the third paragraph and decide if it's viewpoint, background, or update. Okay? Go ahead and do that. reasons why.
We have to write it down. What do you think?
You don't have to write it down if you can remember it. Why don't you think of reasons why that you think that?
I'm done.
Okay. Are you also done? Okay. Okay, so which paragraph? Let's look at paragraph 1 in each of the articles. What do you think that it shows? Do you think it shows viewpoint, background, or update?
For B, I think it shows viewpoint.
Well, actually, it's going to be the same in all of the articles.
Oh.
Okay? So,
viewpoint for all of them.
You think the first one shows viewpoint?
Mm-hmm. Update.
Update.
It's update.
It's update. It shows update.
Second one I think is background.
You think the second one is background?
Mm-hmm.
You would be correct. The second one is background.
So I guess the last one is viewpoint.
And the last one would be viewpoint. Exactly right. The last one would be viewpoint. Okay, let's take a moment and look at why. The first one is update. The first one gives an update. And if you look at the sentences, if you look at the verbs, find a verb in the first paragraph.
Citing.
Citing. Okay, good job. Look at the first. Let's look at Article A. And what's a verb in there?
Say.
Say. What tense is that? Do you know what tense? What verb tense? When you say say, are you talking about right now, past, or are you talking about future?
Right now.
Right, that's present. And an update lets readers know what's going on now. So one way that we know that it's update is because it's going on right now. So you're going to use a present tense of the verb. Okay. Okay, let's look at the second paragraph. Look at the second paragraph and find a verb in the second paragraph of one of the articles.
Escaped. Escaped. Escaped.
Okay, and that verb tense is what? Is it talking about the present, the past, or the future?
Past.
The past.
Because it has ed.
Right. And when you give background, you're talking about when? Something that's happening right now or something that happened before? Before, right. And you're right, it has ed, so that would be past. Okay? Viewpoint is a little different. Viewpoint, the third paragraph, viewpoint is going to have things that are indirect. It's going to have things that aren't specific, things that will happen in the future, or things that may or may not be true. So you're going to use words like will and might. Can you find an example of that in the third paragraph?
Oh, and
Where?
A says the monkey might eat something poisonous.
Good job. Right. He might eat something poisonous. So that's talking about someone's viewpoint, someone's opinion on what might happen, what's going to happen. It may or may not happen. Okay? So what's happening in our article, in our story, in our story here about the monkey? What's going on? What information do we know that's going on?
Well, that the people again 12 monkeys got out and they've captured 11 of them, and there's still one loose that might eat something poisonous.
Okay.
Is this a true story?
I don't know if it's a true story, and I actually tried to find out before I came, and I couldn't. I don't know if it's true or not. So 12 monkeys got out. One is still on the loose. Have they found him yet? No. Are they looking for him?
Yeah.
Have they seen him?
Yep. Yes.
How do you know they saw him?
No, they didn't, but someone did.
Okay, a civilian, so not one of the staff at the zoo, but someone saw him. Okay, I want you just to think for a second about what might happen. What might happen next? What might be the next journal article that you would read? What would be happening?
He ate something poisonous.
And then what?
He died. He died.
Okay, maybe he ate something poisonous and he died.
Or got sick.
Got sick. Chase, what do you think might happen?
He got run over by a car.
Oh, you think he might get run over by a car? So both of you think he would die. You don't think they would capture him and put him back in the zoo with all his other friends to be happy?
He's a monkey. He's a monkey, so it'll be hard to catch him.
He's a monkey. It'll be hard to catch him.
Climb up trees. And well, if they use him with the tranquilizer, he'll just.
Okay. What I want you to do now is take out a piece of paper, and you are going to write a newspaper article telling the ending of the story. Okay? It doesn't have to be a lot of sentences, just 1 or 2 sentences in each paragraph. But I want you to have, how many paragraphs? 3 paragraphs. I want you to have 3 paragraphs. And your first paragraph is going to give what?
Update.
An update. And the way that you can give an update is by using what kind of verbs? Present verbs. Right. And then your second paragraph, Chase, is going to be what?
Background.
Background. Right? And what kind of verbs do you use in background? Past. And then, Tucker, the last paragraph is going to be what?
Viewpoint.
Viewpoint. And you're going to use words like will, might, may. Okay? So I want you to go ahead and write that right now. The next article about what's going to happen, and it can be anything that you want, however you think the story ends.